When Wilderwood watched Brayden's video, one of the things we were able to identify was, and agreed with the mother, was to really bring Brayden out of her shell, out of her mental isolation she gets in when she's involved in a activity like the computer or her dollhouse. She was unable to take in any external stimuli at that point. So we needed a dog that would go up and encourage her to look up, to look out. So one of the skills that we taught her dog, Puah, was to come up and nudge her and seek out attention, to force Brayden to look at the dog and pet the dog, which will start over time develop a habit in Brayden that when Puah approaches, Brayden has to pay attention to him or wants to pet him, which will then grow and translate into when an adult approaches, you look and you pay attention to the adult, which is going to enhance her socialization and verbalization.
Say dress. Say dress, Puah.
Dress, Puah.
Okay, good girl. Okay.
Wendy and Brayden had not been to the store in 7 years because it was so stimulating for Brayden, and Wendy was so overwhelmed in dealing with Brayden.
After a while, after the stares and the looks, you tend to stay in a little bit more often, or I do, which is not good for Brayden. She needs to be out in the public for her to help her social skills. But after so many meltdowns, your fear is of the unexpected. You never know. You could go out and everything be fine, but you could go out and it'd be awful. And people look at you, like you're just the worst parent in the world and she's the worst child in the world. With the dog, people will know that there's a disability is the reason she's having the meltdowns, as opposed to just a brat in the store that needs a spanking in their view.
Not only did they go to the store multiple times as part of their training, but the night after they graduated and they had their tags and their certificates, Wendy made a victory trip to Target, and so they marched in, picked up what they wanted, marched back out, and she had to drive back over to the restaurant we had graduation to tell me about the successful trip. So it makes a lot of difference and changes in their lives.
It's just so important for them to have someone in their lives that's theirs and that can calm them and love them for who they are. We're lucky because where Brayden goes to school, the kids love her. They adore her. They fight over who walks her to the class. They fight over who stands by her, who sits by her. But there's a lot of kids out there, especially as they get older. Brayden's still little, and kids are still nice when you're little. But as they get older, they tend to start getting a little bit meaner, a little bit more judgmental. And through those hard times, I just think a child needs somebody that loves them unconditionally. And of course your parents do, and your family does, but your family and parents aren't always with you, and this dog can always be with you.
In my experience in working with neurological service dogs, just in the week that they are here, the children will change almost from night to day.
It was a great experience. It was tiring because you're learning a lot in a week's time. And like I said, I was alone with my daughter, but I think freeing would be the word I would use, because it has, or empowering, because it's given me the ability to go out in public again with Brayden. And that's going to empower her because she's going to learn more. And she's going to be able to be more independent because of it. And it's empowered me to do things I want to do again, and that's going to help me be more involved in my other two kids. And just get out and do what I used to do instead of letting autism run my life. I'm going to run it again.